Alright, so pretty mixed emotions about this episode, mainly because I had something go really right for me, and I had something go really wrong for me. You guys can probably guess what the wrong thing is, but the right thing was pretty cool. I had a pretty awesome escape at Warriors Guild, and I'll show you guys a little bit later in this video. But pretty much, guys, I trained hella hard the past 2 days. I mean, I'm talking, I did not get off this game. Every time I came back from class, I went on and just started training everything I could to try to get such a high combat level because I felt like I was so far behind. I was playing so much of the game, even though I had school and everything. But I was looking at other people, and they were in the 80s when I was in the 70s. When got to the 80s, they were in the 90s, 100s. It was pretty sad. But before we start the episode, I'm going to show you guys a cool little escape I had on stream, and then we're going to get into the gist of the video. So for that one, I got really lucky because I didn't have 100 tokens to get into the actual guild to fight these Cyclops, so I had to pretty much spam the stairs and hope that they messed up and just didn't leave somebody on that top floor, which they didn't, and I managed to escape with the dueling ring, which is pretty nice. However, the second time around, when I started training even more there, I got so unlucky. Like, I was there for probably 3 hours. I didn't get a single defender drop. I was still on the regular anti-Dragonfire shield I had, and I didn't even get a single bronze defender drop, like I said. So that was unlucky. I could have maybe gotten a little bit lucky there. I don't know. The drop rates are so annoying for defenders because you can go 2 hours dry or you can get 2 defenders in 10 minutes. I mean, that's the case for, RNG in this game, but just insanely annoying, especially in demo mode when you're just trying to get into the Warriors Guild and then get out as soon as possible once you get your Dragon Defender. I did actually get 70 range at Soul's Bane training area. If you guys didn't know, I've been training so much at Soul's Bane. It's an amazing place to train, mainly because a lot of people haven't done the quest yet, and the things down there are sort of like experiments, except they actually hit you. But I'd rather train here and be right next to Varrock where the bank is rather than go all the way out to Experiments, which is a pretty scary place. I actually can't even go to Experiments because I haven't done the quest to get that area yet. But yeah, I've been doing most of my training here at Soul's Bane, but I finally decided once my combat level is, I guess, respectable, to go to Warriors Guild and grab myself a Dragon Defender. In my sleep-deprived state, however, I made a very stupid mistake of continuing to wear my team cape there, and that's not a good idea, especially because even if you have the always right click option on, you can still left click attack somebody who's wearing, I think, a different team cape than you, or the same team cape. No, the different, yes. Anyways, if somebody else is wearing a team cape, there's a chance that you can left click attack them, and I shouldn't have been wearing a team cape in Warriors Guild. That's a really stupid move on my part, but I accidentally did it. The guy just sort of stood under me when I was at the door. I'm not sure if it was on purpose or not, but I do think that it was lit, that they sort of planned it out, because they did spam hashtag lit when I died, so I'm guessing it was lit. But pretty much, yeah, he stood under the door, and I wasn't really paying attention. I clicked on the door thinking I'd get in, but I accidentally attacked him. And then he instantly said DW, so he instantly said don't worry. So at that point, I was like, he instantly said that. Like, I feel like he was sort of planning it, and then lit came. And at that point, I probably could have escaped if I did something smarter, but they had like 3 people on every floor. And then I was running out of food when I was attacking the Cyclopses, so I had to leave and get more food. And yeah, it didn't go that well for me, but I did end up dying to them, so that sort of sucks. And I was skulled, which is even like the worst part, mainly because if you're unskulled, it's not the worst thing in the world. If you die, you only lose a certain amount of your skills, XP and items and stuff like that. But since I accidentally skulled and I died skulled, then I lost a lot. Like, I lost most of my combat XP, which I had pretty much gained that entire day. So yeah, it's sort of depressing. I dropped down a bunch of combat levels again. I'm still like 74 or something, 73. I believe, but yeah, it's just I was planning on PKing right after getting that defender, and the fact that I died there, it's sort of depressing. And then I was watching all these other people PK, especially Bodhi, and he was talking about how dead the game is, and I was like getting hella depressed because at that point I didn't want to train up and start again. But I mean, we did die, guys, which sort of sucks, but I do still plan on keeping my top 2,000 rank just because I want to qualify for the next tournament. And if there is enough requests or I find the motivation, then I will start up again and, start training. I just have no money on my account right now, so I'll have to find some money, or I don't really know if I want to swap it over, but we'll see. I may end up finding it, but I do promise you I will qualify for the top 2,000 for the tournament. So that's actually what I want to talk about really quickly too. I just want to talk about the TSM thing I was talking about last episode. A bunch of people were getting like sort of annoyed at me. They're like, dude, you're going to get copyrighted by TSM. It's like, dude, they're never going to recognize your plan of getting sponsored. I was like, was it really that hard to, get the sarcasm or notice the sarcasm in that part of the video? I do still plan on making the clan itself. Like, I do plan on having the TSM clan. And if we do well, that'd be really funny if they notice us. But my ultimate goal isn't to get them to notice us, to sponsor us and stuff like that. That was just jokes of the video, but I do still plan on making the clan for the tournament, so you guys can look forward to that. So if you guys do want to join the TSM clan, then you guys have, I think, almost a little bit more than 3 weeks now to qualify for the top 2,000. So it's best to start on your account now instead of waiting till the last second, because a lot of people wait till the last second to try to get top 2,000. but it never ends up working out. But yeah, if you guys want more information on that, then I will make a video, in a couple weeks to let you guys know more about it. But I do actually have a public Discord that I have for my CC. It's just my Soup CC in game that I have a Discord where people talk all the time. So I'll leave a link to that below if you guys want to join that. But yeah, anyways, just want to update you guys on what happened in demo mode the past few days. And thank you guys all for watching. Hope to see you next time. Have a good one, and peace.
Wow.